So this is one mistake that we commit in our society, to prolong the nikah, and in this action we face many problems in the society. Telling you now, we have received more than dozens of complaints from people who are close to me and people who are not close to us, but because they know Juma Masjid as a Islamic platform here, so they come with this kind of claim and complain that our kids are not listening to us because they want to get married, and we as parents, we know their life more than them, so we are postponing. You know life than them, but you knew your life. You don't know the life they are living today. The feelings our kids are having today are not the feelings which we parents we had 50 or 60 years back. The lifestyle they are living in today, our kids, is not the lifestyle which we parents we lived 50 or 60 years back. The world is changing rapidly and very, very quickly. And what we experienced, we cannot apply it on the life of our kids today. So somehow we have to understand these kids properly in such way that we advise them also, and we also make sure we don't break the Sharia law and the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is the short, is not a short, but it is a slightly detailed talk we have shared with one another concerning nikah. So anyone, I wind up by this small message. Anyone, my brother or my sister, my father or my mother who is listening to me, anyone who is intending to make his daughter do nikah, or his son do nikah, or the children are willing to get nikah with one another, don't bring the barrier of confinement, don't bring the barrier of preparation, because Islam does not force you to do such a huge preparation in the nikah. And today the biggest mistake also we have is the concept of jahez. The concept of jahez has nothing to do in Islam. Putting such a big burden on girls' family, that you have to bring this, you have to bring that, then we are going to accept you as our bahu or as our daughter-in-law. It has nothing to do with Islam. Islam has put responsibility on the shoulder of a man himself only. He has to do everything. Even if the girl is poor, the man is responsible to do all arrangement for the nikah with that man, with that woman, so with that girl. So these are the things we need to sit down as a society, and we have to start from our home itself. We have to prepare the mind of our young generation who are growing up with this mentality that our parents are making our life tough, because today's young mentality is not like our mentality we as parents. They are thinking differently, they see things differently, and we see things differently. So we have to understand them. We have to make their mind and prepare them that don't worry yourself because of jahez. Don't worry yourself because how many cars, how many bungalows, how many furnitures you are going to receive. Just focus on accomplishing the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Once you accomplish the sunnah of Rasulullah, wallahi, you will get something much more than what you were expecting from that girl. But if you just get married and you postpone marriage because you will not get all these facilities and all these luxuries because of this confinement, then even if after the confinement you get all this what you wanted, you will never have a peaceful mind in your marital relation. Why? Because your marital relation is based on material things, is based on furnitures, is based on what girl is going to give to you, is based on how big a house you need to have before you get married. But if you are married, is based only on the sunnah, as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "An-nikahu min sunnati." Nikah is my sunnah. So perform it just because of sunnah. In the Quran, Allah Ta'ala says, "In yakunu fuqara'a yughnihimullahu min fadlihi." Even if they are going to be the poorest people in that society, but because of the barakah of the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yughnihimullahu min fadlihi, Allah Ta'ala with his fazl, he's going to make them become rich, and they are going to become wealthier than even they could imagine. So this is the sunnah, and this is the power of the sunnah. Remove your ears and remove your concentration from your left and right talks which people are advising you. Listen to everyone, but at the end of the day, decide what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has decided for you. You'll be successful in your life. You'll be happy in your life. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.